Hello everybody! Today we're going to unwrap and take a close-up look at the Moleskine pocket-sized hardcover plain notebook. So let's first take a look around the outside of the package. And let's go ahead and peel off the shrink wrap. Okay, so I need to call on my penknife here. And of course, very carefully make a cut in the shrink wrap. There we go. And the rest can be done by hand. Just like that. And there we go. So that's the shrink wrap peeled off. And now we can go ahead and peel back the elastic band that keeps the notebook nicely closed or shut. And of course, remove the paper insert here. And there's a map there with where this notebook has been to and means of transport used, friends made, countries visited. So it's a little card journal there which you can use to record your adventures. And of course we've seen this already when the shrink wrap was on. Okay, let's go ahead and set that down and to one side. And let's put the elastic band back on so you can have a nice clean view of the notebook itself. So this is the pocket-sized version of the Moleskine hardcover notebook. Of course, it comes in a variety of sizes and colors, as well as the page finishes as well. So this is the plain version, which we'll have a look at in a moment once we open it up. But let's take a look around on the outside, just so you can see the construction of the actual notebook itself. So this is the green version. And of course, as I've mentioned earlier, it does come in a variety of colors as well as designs when it comes to the limited editions. So there are some art cover designs for the more limited series. And of course you see the Moleskine stamped into the cover right there. And just to show you the thickness as well. So the measurements of this notebook is 14 centimeters by 9 centimeters wide. But in actual fact, that is the measurement of the pages within. So on the external dimensions, just add a couple of millimeters to those dimensions that I've just mentioned. And so on the first page on the inside, just looking in, once again we see some Moleskine branding with the Moleskine logo. And then in case of loss, please return to, with 4 lines there to put your contact details as well as a monetary reward amount. As you can see, the pages are ivory colored, so they're not white. They are ivory colored and acid free, so they will preserve your ink very nicely. And there are 192 pages of pages for writing. and just to show you the thickness of the paper as well. And I'll just quickly fan through the pages if you can get, so that you can get a feel of what it's like. So the pages measure 9 centimeters across by 14 centimeters long or tall. And the last page is slightly thicker, as is the first page right here, and the pages in between them are of course a little bit thinner. So it's a nice creamy ivory colored paper which is acid free, and the back portion right here is gusseted, so there is an inner compartment here. Let's go ahead and remove the little booklet in here and just make sure that there's nothing else in there. Okay, so let's set the notebook down. And take a quick look as to what this is. So it does come with a quality control sticker. Okay, let's go ahead and set that down into one side. So this is some literature about the Moleskine. And some of its history and some inspirational text. And it's in both English and in Italian and perhaps Spanish as well, and a few other languages, Chinese as well. And so there we go, the literature or information booklet or pamphlet that's included with the notebook. And this came from the inner pocket or back pocket of the notebook. And let's take a look at the pocket. So you can see it is gusseted, so it does expand a little. So you can use it to store a few different things. Obviously not too thick because it isn't very big at all. So you can use it to store perhaps some stamps, maybe some special notes or papers, receipts, clippings, emergency money, some notes, or emergency condoms, who knows. And there's just one more thing that I should show you. If I can find the ribbon. So there is a ribbon right there, as you can see, to bookmark your pages or page mark your writings or scribblings. Let me see if I can find the end of it. So there we go. So it's always very handy to use this ribbon here to mark where you left off in your writings, because there are 192 pages worth for you to log your creative thoughts, memories, or any ramblings. And of course, the elastic band keeps the notebook nicely shut. So that's the Moleskine pocket-size hardcover plain notebook in green. Thanks for watching and happy writing!